Well, no. Gotta look at the camera.
Welcome back to another video. All right, take 4. 14. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and go check out our Instagram pages where we post daily original photos of our life, our animals, and everything in between. All right, so for today's video, we are going to be doing some maintenance. We have acquired a lot of animals over the last few months since we did our last kind of maintenance video. So today we are just doing some weekly and daily maintenance, and we are going to get started on that, and I will explain as we go. All right. Go ahead and I'll talk. You could do the maintenance and I'll talk. Daddy's not usually here to do maintenance. Mommy usually has to do this all by herself. So this is a good opportunity for me to talk behind the scenes while Daddy does everything. Where is Bubba?
On the freaking cold side, like always.
Hi, little guy. I think he's going into shed too. It's really hard because he's black, but his eyes look a little milky. I know, we're tearing apart your home. So what we usually do when we do our weekly maintenance is we usually take the snakes out and we double check their cage for any poopies or urates. We also give them fresh water. Every other week, we will usually clean out their water bowls completely with soap and water. Make sure that they're nice and clean and free of that. What is that stuff that builds up in their water bowl?
Oh, algae.
Oh, there we go. So every other week we'll clean it out with soap and water. Otherwise, we just dump the water into our Home Depot bucket and we give them fresh water weekly. So, and that's kind of all we do for everybody. We've been noticing that he's been getting a lot of condensation, so we want to make sure we move this around because the aspen bedding will mold in here. And it gives us a chance to get the snakes out. You see, he's kind of exploring. This guy is super chill and mellow most days. We haven't showed off Bubba in a while. He's got that nice banding. Where are you going, dude? I only have one hand. But yeah, Bubba is our only colubrid, so he's the only one that has the aspen bedding. But this gives us a chance to get the snakes out too, look over them, make sure that they are in perfect health. He's leaving. He's like, put me back. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Dark, safe place he was in.
I know. Here, dude. You got him?
Yep.
He's like, put me back in my home.
He's like, don't make me do my fake rattler thing. Boop, there he is.
I know. He's going to go explore. And this gives a good chance to provide enrichment for them as well. Because when you destroy their little burrows that they've made and put everything back, they have to go back and redo all that too. So it's good enrichment for the snakes as well. Itty bitty snake hook.
Itty. Like I need that.
Well, for the itty bitties. Well,
I prefer to get bit.
You want to get bit today?
Let you know you're alive.
Well, if not, we have our bucket we can set them in. All right, this is Miss Tigress's cage.
She's in there. And
she is not out and about because I am pretty sure that she is going into shed, so she is hiding out. She's acting like she's dead. Yeah, let me see you. Yeah, she's going into a shed. Yeah, look at her. Her eyes are, they're not completely blue yet, but they're really cloudy. So for the Woma and the blackheads, their environment stays pretty dry. So we don't usually wet theirs down very much. Because she's going into shed, we'll give it a little bit of spritz for that humidity. But otherwise, we just let the coconut husk dry out in theirs.
You can get that extra wet because that'll create humidity.
All right, now we're gonna put her back. Help her find her hide again. Post a picture on our Instagram as soon as she sheds.
Captain Feisty Pants. Oh, there.
Yeah, she already tried.
You are too much. Too much.
This is our jungle carpet python Nova, and I'm gonna get back because she is very flighty and bitey still. She is just over a year old, but she still has that baby defensive attitude right now. But this is how she usually is. Daddy will...
Now that was
close.
Shithead. Oh!
Yeah, she's a poo face.
It's because I touched her body.
Oh, did you? So
yeah.
she's gonna...
I know.
She's gonna fly out now. This is normally how carpets are when they're babies, which is why a lot of people... There she goes, underneath the rack. This is why we do this on the floor, too. It makes it harder for them to scoot. You got her? Mm-hmm. Where's the top? You need me to get it?
Just a second.
So this is why a lot of people don't like carpet pythons, because this is the way they are when they're babies.
But they turn into puppy dogs.
Yeah, they turn into puppy dogs, but...
A 7 or 8 foot puppy dog, but it's still a puppy dog.
But this is what you have to deal with when they're little. And a lot of people don't want to deal with a very bitey, defensive little baby. Now she's going to... I'm not even moving. I'll say, you know she's going to get you. You just going to try to do it that way?
Mm-hmm. I'm good as long as she holds on.
But look, I'm trying not to move too much. I'll have to do some zoom in action, but her colors are just starting to pop.
Let me get this.
All right, go ahead and put her back. We're stressing her out a lot. This is why for them, we try to only do this once, maybe twice a week. Yeah, it's not the big ones you have to worry about. It's these little teeny things. This is Paris. Look how much bigger she's gotten. This is our vanilla ball python. We're going to run through all the babies now. I'll just show you this one and I'll show you pictures of the other one. But this one, this is the one that bit me. And all of these enclosures are going to be pretty much the same as far as maintenance. So we'll run down this one and then I'll just show you some video of the other ones as we do them.
She's bigger now than when she
bit me.
Food.
I know. Yeah, you got that?
That's a caca.
That's a caca. So if you're interested in our monthly maintenance, I did a video a while back of doing our monthly maintenance, but if you're interested in seeing us do our monthly maintenance where we have to switch out the cocoa husk in all of the bins, drop me a comment down below and I can do that. I'm going to be doing our monthly maintenance here in the next couple weeks. All right, next.
I know. Mommy's making you nervous, huh? She is awfully dusky.
She is. She's going in again. She just shed. Wow, you're getting pretty dark, baby girl. So every now and again, especially when I'm doing this by myself, in order not to stress them out too much, I have this extra 6-quart container that I just kind of put, in the same vicinity. And I'll put the ball pythons or even some of the other snakes in here and just kind of let them chill out while I do stuff to their cage instead of hold them. This one is deep in shed and she is a little nervous because obviously she can't see. So sometimes we just sit them in here and leave them alone while we get their cage all done and then put them back. Especially with the ball pythons and babies, and especially some of the other smaller snakes. If you stress them out too much, it can cause their immune system to kind of
die.
Yeah, lack of a better word. So stress is kind of a big factor when it comes to snakes. You don't want to stress them out as much as possible. So because she is still a baby, we just stuck her in here for right now until Daddy's done. He is a vanilla fire. It's an allelic gene that totally changes up the color and pattern like this. And I'm pretty sure he's orange dream. You can see those kind of orange flaming right here is super cool. It's not really picking it up on the camera with the lighting right now. But he's 100% het clown, so it's gonna be awesome to put him with some of our clown girls next season. Well, this girl had fun last night. Destroyed her plant, and look at that nonsense. Good thing you only poop once a month. Jesus. But you're pretty. All right, well, Daddy's gonna change the boys' waters out. But we have 4 boys that aren't in their bins right now because they are down with their ladies. So we'll check out them here after we get some of these other ones done. This guy is in shed and is not liking his hide right now. So we gotta fix him up. I'll get it. Oh, you want me to get him? Poor guy. But you're gonna look beautiful in a few days. See these ivories? They get this like pink hue to them. It's kind of crazy. That's the only way you know they're in shed unless you can catch them in the blue. Where are you? Daddy giving him a good spritz so he has a nice full shed.
Yeah, I soak it back here where the heat is. It creates that humidity, helps them get that skin off. Up here, we just keep it nice and soaked while they're going to shed. But after that, we let this kind of die down.
Let it all dry out.
That way they have, and plus, I'm not too worried about it because as long as he has a dry place to go, not worried.
This is our newest guy, Accutane. We're not going to disturb him. We kind of had him out yesterday for pictures. If you saw our Instagram, he had a nice full shed. And there'll be another story on him coming up. We had some recent developments yesterday, so we will share all of those in a future video. Here's one of our very first girls from Power Lines. She is a visual citrine ghost and a pastel, possible super pastel lesser. So she is a beauty. We can't wait to breed her next season. She is obviously way too small for this season, but we already got her a boyfriend, and that is Mr. Saka, who you saw earlier in the video. Can't wait to pair them up and see what we get, because this gene so far is just getting brighter and brighter with age. Can't wait to maybe pair her with a desert ghost in the future to see if they're compatible. But right now, it's looking pretty promising. I'm very, very excited about this project. This was one of our other first ball pythons. We got her and Honey the same time from Power Lines. I love those rich, deep browns and blacks. Come on, Eep. Come on, Eep. Hello, girl. And this girl has not one face, but 2 faces, 3 faces. And they're like the jack-o'-lantern style faces. And she just shed out about a week ago, so she's pretty fresh. Hello. She's getting these like cow spots. They're getting bigger. They started out as just like 1 or 2 scales. That one's almost 9 scales now. And just like I suspected, this was our very first ovulation, and she has gone into her pre-lay shed. That much longer till hopefully we start seeing eggs. So we are not gonna mess with her too much. Daddy's gonna rough up her substrate and give her some fresh water, but she's been nesting back there. She is now building all of those eggs and getting them all nice and ready for us to have them.
Your skin is wrinkling, baby girl.
Does that sound wrong? Huh? That we want her eggs. We want them. I know, her skin's all wrinkly.
Make her sound like a chicken.
Oh, they're not locked up anymore. They were locked up last night, but we're not going to disturb them too much either. The boys are going to be in there for one more day. Yeah, I would just give them water.
Because I was putting my
yeah, we'll ruffle up their substrate tomorrow after we take the males out and just get them a little wet, fresh water. We'll leave them alone.
See? Sweetheart.
Here.
Look at that. Perfect donut.
A perfect donut. Okay, she's not terrible, but she is our most bitey. She's the one that we definitely would never let the kids hold. Look, she does have a smiley face. Only one. But this is our Craigslist pickup. Took us a little while to get her to eat. That's why her previous owners got rid of her, because they couldn't get her to eat, but her husbandry was all off. But her temperament is just not the greatest anyways. So Mama will sit here and hold her like this until Daddy's done. And this is why she's called Butter Snatch.
Don't be tracking me, you goober.
Because she's getting ready to snatch something up. Look at her. You'd think that was some kind of tree-dwelling species right there. She was acting like she was going to reach out and snatch something. But see, she's a beautiful contrasted pied too. Here's our porcelain goddess. Our beautiful super fire. She's getting plump. Hopefully it'll be ovulating soon. Let's see, let's put her on my lap. I'll give you a little better judgment of size. So when we put males and females together, they destroy these cages. The females will lay little urates all over the cage to kind of scent it for the male. And then I guarantee you that big urate back there is from our male, which is our pastel clown homie. So we're just gonna spot clean a little bit, and then tomorrow when we take him out, we'll probably remove her and get that really good back there, because these two in particular, absolutely,
they're nasty.
They always destroy it.
Nasty.
So we'll just give them fresh water for now, and then we'll have to clean all that out tomorrow when we remove the male.
Hey. What's up, Gigantor?
Yeah, are you gonna take her out, or are you just gonna try to move stuff around her? She's getting pretty plump. I think she might be getting ready to ovulate too.
She was freaking tongue flicking my thumb, and I'm like, nah.
Well, she's not that feisty. She's just a little skittish. And if you can tell by my lap, this girl is pushing probably about 3,500 grams. I wouldn't doubt it. She's getting plump. This girl, when she came from Mount Byram, she regularly lays anywhere from 10 to 13 eggs. So she's got quite a few.
Yeah, you just go ahead and go back then, you turd.
I know, she's like, just let me go back to my home. Just let me go back. So she's not our biggest girl, but she's, what, our second biggest?
Yep.
Ain't doing it.
There's some urates like the pile back there.
Just don't worry about those. We'll get all those when the males come out tomorrow. Just give them water and we'll deal with them tomorrow. So this is the one that usually strikes out at us for food. And there was a lot of people worried that that's the way she is all the time. And this is proof. She is not like that all the time. See, you can move your hand and she's not going to stray at you. That is just her feeding response. She has a very, very strong feeding response, especially when the smell of rats gets near the tub. So
I'm sorry, but if it's nighttime, it's always that way.
Yeah.
No well, the rats are right over there. So
it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Why we're doing this? We never do this first thing in the morning, and we never do this later at night after the sun goes down, because that is the response we will get if we do things later in the evening.
And if we get tagged, it's our fault for being dumb, not hers for being hungry.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
She has an accompanying man in there. They ain't doing nothing either. I think everybody who was locked up has unlocked, so everybody will be removed tomorrow morning. Yeah, that girl, she is over 3,500 grams before we started breeding. So we'll see. We'll have to weigh her right before she lays her eggs. See how much she weighs. She's probably going to be over 4,000 grams. And there's nobody in with this girl, but this girl is getting ready. I don't know. She's getting really close to ovulating. We've been checking on her daily. She's getting super plump. I don't know. Not quite yet. She's probably in the next week, this girl will be ovulating. She's getting super, super thick. She still is eating. So I'm kind of waiting to see if she's going to go off feed. It's kind of like our clear indication. Our other one, Sunshine, went off feed the week before she ovulated.
And
So-
Sunshine would not miss a meal.
No, and Sunshine, no, she would never miss a meal, and she had a very clear ovulation. So that was good for our first one, so we really got a good look at it. But yeah, that girl is super, super plump. We should be seeing an ovulation here soon.
Oh, he went back in his hide.
Oh, he went back in his hide.
Nope, he's right there.
All right, we'll let Daddy get Stoic out, and we'll clean his cage up. Bloop.
What's up, handsome?
All right, Daddy decided he's gonna hold him for a little bit. He's a good snake. Got him out.
Look at him.
I know.
Would you not want to hold him? Come on.
He's a good looking dude.
Freaking Australian stunner, huh?
Look at that shimmer.
I don't want to put him back. He doesn't want to go back anyway, see?
I know, he wants to be out. It's all right. Dang, how big do you think Stoic is? He's definitely over 3 feet now, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, and believe it or not, he fits in that hide. Look at, you can kind of see him moving around, getting good position in there.
He fits in that hide because he freaking goes in 10 million circles.
So this is our blood python Callisto, the one that has been sick for a long time. We have done different rounds of antibiotics, and we have determined that she has a virus that is just going to take a lot of time and effort as far as her husbandry to get rid of all the mistakes her previous owner made. So she is going to be getting a new cage, and she is always in a separate room from our other reptiles, and we take precautions as far as washing our hands, never using the same stuff without sanitizing, all that good fun stuff. So she's a very beautiful snake. She eats and sheds and functions just like any other snake. She just still has the respiratory thing going on. All right, last but not least, Peppy.
Queen Peppy. She's like, I'm trying to fit in my hide.
Yeah, time for a cage upgrade coming soon.
Lost her. That's Daddy's baby, huh? Look at her. She's so tiny.
So the last time we had Peppy out, I was telling Daddy how she has grown so much that she's about as thick as my wrist, the biggest part of her body, and he didn't believe me. Where's the thickest part?
All right.
And there she is, top to bottom, as thick as my wrist. But what is she? She's going on 2 years old now?
Yeah, she's about to.
Yeah, she's just about 2 years old, so.
Where are you going?
She's pushing, what is she? She's pushing about 4 feet, I think.
Oh, God, every bit.
Love her spearhead. Sorry, Daddy, crotch shot. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of her eye shot. Her eyes kind of have this like granite color, kind of a grayish. It's hard to tell because we don't have very good lighting in here right now. But in the light, they have the black slit and then they have like a granite color to them. Daddy grew up with one of these, so when we started out, Daddy really wanted one of these to grow up with our children. And then I took the kids to a reptile show, and it has evolved into this madness. I think we're going places, Daddy.
We're definitely doing something, that's for darn sure.
All right, guys. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing us do just a little bit of maintenance. It's not too strenuous. When we're not trying to film or do other things or take care of our kids, it probably takes us about 45 minutes to an hour to do everything you've seen in this video, to do all of our spot cleaning, waters, all that good fun stuff. So it's not too bad. So if you're interested in seeing how we maintain or take care of our other animals, like our rats and things, I do have some other videos. I'm gonna be doing updated videos on maintaining them as our colonies and other things grow. Like I said, we have mice now. So things are just getting more and more, what do I wanna say? In depth as far as cleaning. We're getting more on a schedule. We're doing more logs now to kind of make sure that we're maintaining everything properly and adequately. But that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything we did today. So this is where we're going to end it. Stay safe, stay sane. Get out there and make your own footprints. Ah!